Okay, so welcome aboard this C-Series flight deck. My name is Mark Elliott. I've been involved in this program for almost 4 years now, and I've had a considerable hand, I believe, in the design of the flight deck, the philosophy of the aeroplane. There was two pilots primarily involved in this. One was from an Airbus background and myself from a Boeing background. And we've both got incredible experience, long experience of airline flying and teaching pilots, so we believe we know what pilots want. So what we've done, our philosophy is we wanted big windows on the aeroplane so that you can see outside. We want the pilots to be heads up, so they're looking outside, not heads down. So we've fitted HUD, the head-up display, which projects our primary flying instruments onto the HUD. Our mode control panel is up high here in the visual range, so again the main controls we use in flight are up high, so that again with the pilot's not head down. We wanted big screens. We've got 5 big screens. They're all the same part number, all interchangeable. So obviously for spare parts it makes it less parts we have to carry. Big screens allow us to put a lot of information on there, so we had to be careful that we designed and present the information nice and neatly and clearly. As far as the overhead panel is concerned, any switch that has an auto position, it will be auto for flight, and that's its normal position. It always will stay there. All switches will be in the 12 o'clock position, so for normal operation. So anything that's auto will be 12 o'clock. Any of these for lighting, 12 o'clock is the normal position. There should be no lights on in flight, so a real quick glance up there I can look at all the switches. If they're in the 12 o'clock position and no lights, then it's normal operation. We've gone with side sticks, independent side sticks. For those pilots who are not familiar with side sticks, who have not flown an Airbus for example, and I hadn't before I flew this aeroplane, it's really easy, it's very natural, and the aeroplane just flies like a dream. It's extremely easy to fly. Anything you see in here with the orange colour, so we've got a panel here, we have switches up here, another panel down in our centre console that's orange. Anything that's orange is experimental equipment, so that won't be on the production aeroplane. This is just purely for test flying purposes. So I've flown the aeroplane, I've flown from both seats. I've found it extremely easy to fly, and it's just a dream. It's a really, really nice aeroplane.
Just boarding from the front door. This is this aircraft. And entering the cabin of our CS100 aircraft. This aircraft has been configured for the evacuation test, which is a test you need to pass in order to get certification. So you'll see a very high density configuration of the aircraft, the highest you can actually have. And also it's by all means a prototype. So the test is designed, it's an aircraft that is designed to go through testing. That's why you see here a station that is dedicated to flight test engineers when the aircraft will be in the air. So this is the CS100 cabin. So just maybe move further back, where you can really experience the comfort level that this aircraft can offer. It is the first aircraft that has been designed brand new for this market segment in the last 30 years, and that allowed us to do things that other manufacturers cannot do. So we designed the most fuel efficient aircraft, but on top of it we decided to give the passengers the widest possible level of comfort. So this aircraft actually employs the largest seats, the largest aisle, the largest windows, and the largest bins. I can actually showcase you the bins on the right hand side, which are very large. They are able to accommodate standard roller bags that you normally carry into on board of the plane, but they're designed to go beyond that and offer passengers even higher level of baggage capacity. Those are what we call the oversized bags. As you can see, they are much larger, and probably not many airlines would allow to carry something like this these days. However, the bins are designed to provide that level of comfort to the cabin. One additional element is the living space that you can experience in this aircraft. As you can see, those are pivot bins designed to provide the maximum possible level of comfort and living space in the cabin. So very open, very bright. The windows I mentioned are the largest windows in the industry, and they are very important, spaced with a very high level of density to provide passengers with really lots of light into the cabin. We can offer at least one window per row, which is something atypical today. Very important to our customers is also the turnaround time. So we have made sure that the cabin will be designed to offer a lot of space to the passengers when they are seated, but also a lot of space to the passengers to actually pass to each other. And that makes it easier for them to load, for us actually, to load bags and also cross through the aisle. So for fast turnaround time operations, this aircraft is very well positioned for that. What else? The largest seats I've mentioned. A typical industry standard for seat is in the order of 18 inches. There are manufacturers that are producing aircraft today with even 17 inches in terms of width. This aircraft has 18.5. And to provide the middle seat passengers with more comfort level, we have actually provided and designed these seats to offer half an inch more of width at the center seat. So that combined with the largest seat, the largest windows and the largest bins make really this aircraft and its cabin the best in class in the industry today. This is the area of the cabin where you get less space because it's the part where the cockpit starts shaping up. Despite that, we have made sure and asked our designer to provide the passengers with really the largest possible living space even in our lavatories. So this lavatory is actually very large. You see, I'm not a short guy, you can still stand in the cabin without any problem, which is very atypical for this size of aircraft because, as I said, this is the area where it starts to be